Sziasztok, Anka vagyok, egy újabb metafor ReFantazio epizóddal. Indulunk is megnézni, hogy Louissal kit küldött, és miért, és mit szeretne pontosan. Én azt hittem, hogy tudni fogja, hogy hova kell menni. Ja, itt van. Megvan ez, csak éppen nem vettem észre. Night Prowler. Oh, Sawyer, the brothers were talking about Dan. I heard all about it, so go on, hoppy right behind me. Oh, a jobb kezeit küldtek a pásból? Az azt hiszem nagy szó. Biztos vagyok benne, hogy ez nagy szó. Én szeretném elolvasni ezeket az írásokat. Nem? Semmi? Ennyi van itt? Akkor ezt gondolom, az lesz, hogy Night Prowler. De nem fogom ennyi alapján kibetűzni ezeket az írásokat. Well, remélem nem az volt benne, hogy sorozatgyilkosok búvóhelye, vagy valami ilyesmi.
Wow, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
Te is annak nézel ki.
And you're one to talk?
Thank you.
I wouldn't go having a laugh at my big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in. Make some points for my own life.
Oh, hogy te vagy a fiatalabb. Oké. Okay. Úgy érzem, ez egy olyan félreértés, ami mindenkinél előfordul, akivel először beszéltek.
You are brothers, and he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Louis has taken quite a shine to you lot.
Működik a tervünk.
Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Nem fogunk. Oh boy. We're getting sinister looks from the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I don't want to be king. I'd help anyone in need. Ez a szlogenünk, ezzel mentünk eddig is.
I'd help anyone in need. Meaning what exactly?
Pont ezt! Szerintem ez eléggé egyértelmű.
It means he's even willing to save someone like me.
You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Hey!
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Louis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you? You'll answer the question from me too.
Okay.
Why do you want to serve Master Louis? No lies now.
No. Amúgy az tényleg elképesztő, hogy mire képes Louis egy szemében, és mi mindent ért el.
I admire Master Louis's power.
What? As an elder? Want to get a little payback on the world too, do you?
Nyilvánvalóan.
Despite having been a general, he has Parapus as some of his closest allies. That alone marks a man worth following.
Olyan csodálatosan hazudunk. Büszke vagyok a csapatra.
Whatever. You got some brass tea, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than Adele ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Igyekszünk.
Not many get Adele's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Del? Ki az a Del?
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The
Godel.
minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Louis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you.
Yeah, sure. Higgyétek csak azt.
Come on then. Master Louis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Charadrius.
Charadrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Louis is one of the top candidates.
Tudjuk, don't worry.
Some, what, 10 odd assassins now?
Aztán.
Lord Louis uses them for magic experiments.
Hopp.
Well, you know how that ends.
Sejtjük.
We finally have access to Louis's headquarters.
Egyelőre úgy néz ki, hogy ez egy egyszeri access, úgyhogy ne hamarkodjuk el a
It's a
dolgot.
valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Louis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Gallica, mint legkisebb, vagy Heismay, mint a legstealthibb. Yep, oké, Gallica.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Thank you.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks. Where?
It's already sunset, time flies by so fast.
So,
Louis's gauntlet runner, the Charadrius, is stationed in Worship Harbor. Let's take a ferry to get us over there. Oké, nem volt itt benn semmi más?
let's go.
Jól van. Akkor remélem, hogy itt nincsen bogár.
Hello there.
Incredible.
Wow, it didn't hit me until we got right up close to it, but this runner really is huge.
Hey!
Oi, over here, keep your heads out of the clouds, will ya? Gallica, Louissal, please.
Sam!
You pumpkins can throw over the Charadrius all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway, what with the soiree and all. Soiree? What's that? Hey, Bess. How about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me. I'll give you the grand tour. Oh, and a friendly warning. Be on your best behavior. You try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Louis, dead on the spot. Got it? Igen. Elég egyértelmű. Not shy about making threats. We'll stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Louis is in the reception room and you don't want to keep him waiting. Azt hittem, Gallica már most el fog bújni. Hogy ne legyen annyira feltűnő, hogy nincs ott. Oda szánkozok a herceg kardján, az sem feltűnő, ugye? More, hi! Meg egy random NPC. Glodell comes through here an awful lot. You know him, don't you? One of the Louis's Fracton candidates. Sometimes he's got this beast of a dog with him too. Sad to see a man with a temper like he's with a pet. But wouldn't you know it? He's sweet on that dog. Somewhere at the bottom of his black heart, he thinks that dog's cute or something. Strangest things you ever did see. Fair. Miért van itt Mór? Mivel fogunk harcolni, ami miatt itt van Mór? Mindegy. Hol van? Mentünk. Biztos, amit tuti.
Got it.
And here we are, gone
I'm
in.
leaving.
Don't wander off. Until you get used to it, this place can be a real maze.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wow. Wow, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose we should have expected as much from Louis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched.
Well,
Like it or not, an elder recruit is always going to stand out. But we're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall.
And yet...
Oi!
what you need?
You the new guy, hang on a minute, you're an elder? Well, ain't that a rare sight. Just do your level best, alright? We ain't shy about casting off those who aren't strong enough to keep up, so be sure you pull your weight, you hear? I'll try. Oké, nem beszélgetek mindenkivel, de nagyon sokan vannak.
Got it.
The reception room is on the top floor. This lift will get you there. Stroll hátán a homokúra a bakusz. What was that? Happens to everyone. Is this some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism? It keeps the suspicious element out, you know, like the busters pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins. És azt hogy? Seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around. Hogy annyi nem leplezi le őket, csak éppen nem... Okay. Yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. You want to walk freely around the runner, then you're going to have to move up our ranks a bit first.
Evidently.
Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove difficult without those in our possession. We will need to acquire them then. I already trading treacherous whispers amongst yourselves, eh? Quit with the gossip and get on already. Az a helyzet, hogy igaza van. Úgyhogy remélem, hogy csak beszólt és nem hallotta, amit mondtunk, mert nem volt bölcs dolog erről közvetlen előttük beszélgetni.
Oh, nice.
It's much bigger than I thought. I almost forget we're inside the gauntlet runner. Amúgy igen. Quit looking around so much. Nem hibáztathatsz minket, ez hatalmas. Now what have we got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids are our new recruits. So that's a little okay? A little show at the exhibition. Used to be you'd have to prove yourself before you could stand with the counts, man.
No.
They got Lord Louis's approval. If that's not enough for you, I'd keep it to yourself before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What, these peasants? Against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We could settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
Leave it out and get your ass back to your post. That's an order.
Understood?
Just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I give you 3 days at most to run home tails between your legs.
Seriously.
You're just gonna stand there or you're gonna move. Come on. Oké, tudjuk, hogy ő sergeant. This would be Lord Louis's quarters. Ez az info jó lehet, hogyha később, amikor nem békésen közelítsük meg a runner-t, akkor tudjuk, hogy kit kell célozni egy bizonyos kártyáért. Maybe. Just a reception room lesz. He'd be deft to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he? Lord Louis is waiting inside. Enter. Gallica, spori, most! Guess that's my cue. I'll try looking around for his formula. Be careful, lots of sharp eyes about. I'll try. You will stay safe too. See you soon, I hope. Biztos vagyok benne, hogy a privát szobájában van a formula, ami kell, szóval... De Gallica legalább egy...
A beautiful city, Briarhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect.
Majd Gallica legalább felmérheti a runner többi részét, hogy pontosan hogy néz ki, mert említették, hogy olyan, mint egy labirintus.
Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War. If your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm.
Történelem órára jöttünk, úgy tűnik.
Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
He's testing us. What should I ask? So, are you Angela? Nope. What's your plan against Forden?
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him.
Mi sem egyszerűbb. Szóval van valami terved, hogy hogyan cseleszt ki a király mágiáját.
Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to save them.
Okay.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic? The king is not a god. There is always a way.
Mm-hmm. Mesélj!
It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
Ez könnyen ment.
We are much obliged.
Wow, remélem ezt gyakoroltuk otthon. Ez nagyon egyszerre volt. Heismayt pont nem látom, de gondolom ő is csinálja. Nem. Mindegy. Az ott egy szív? Az asztalon? Nem. Mi ez?
This is a heart of magic silver.
Ez egy szív.
Cut your finger and let the blood fall.
Oh god, vérszerződést is kötünk?
A proper right of loyalty.
Okay.
Shows how all our blood flows to the same heart.
Jó.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
Ha.
You hesitate.
I mean...
It's just that
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Yep, we have no choice. A kesztyűdet levetted azért?
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
Igen.
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Ki is fogunk költözni?
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
I do feel honored. Ki is tudunk költözni?
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party should be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Szóval beléptünk a szolgálataidba, és kapásból kapunk egy rakat szabadidőt. Nem mondom, hogy bánom. I wonder how Gallica's search is going. Igen.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Louis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! Now I have to hide!
Okay. Szellőző.
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here.
A kettő nem függ össze teljesen, de reménykedjünk benne.
Is someone coming? First they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
Mit loptál el?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Louis's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed.
Még csak nem is hívod? Semmi Count Louis, vagy Master Louis, vagy something? Csak Louis? Bátor.
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Louis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
Fogadjunk, ha semmi sincsen köztük.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Bye-bye!
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between.
Mit loptál el?
To get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big.
Oh.
And now I know where it is.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you're worried for naught.
Biztos vagyok benne, hogy nem csak Hakenberg aggódott miatta. Heismay!
I'm back!
Welcome back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Louis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Louis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Louis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
Ó, rengeteg infót szereztél.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Igen, viszont feltűnő lesz, ha nem vagyunk ott. Apparently, the soiree will be held at the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. The soldiers manning his runner are bound to have the duties in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time?
Nah.
We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Mondjuk Norrisról nem tudnak. És ő meg jól is jöhet a runner belsejében.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
Ez feltűnő, ha te nem vagy ott.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
What?
This is Louis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
Mármint I'm flattered, hogy azt gondolod, hogy én vagyok a strongest, de mégis ez egy elég erős lépés.
What do you think? It would be risky as a near solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
You'll be the ones in the most danger, won't you?
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here.
Igen.
We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you remember the man we met in Louis's gauntlet runner? He seemed very proud of his strength.
Yes.
He was rather full of himself, yes. Sergeant Sant, was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder he might be in charge of one of the runner sectors. That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable even to be near him. I doubt he would simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning. Alright, alszunk egyet. More, hagyj aludni.
Good night.
Rest well, te is. More, hagyj aludni.
Time marches on,
Okay.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Mondjuk az is fura, hogy Mór milyen régóta nem akart velünk beszélni. Magától.
Now then.
Now, starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Louis's private quarters. The issue is those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys. It would seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them, and push forward.
Even so,
If we mean to attack, a short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not fare so well.
Yes.
Louis' subordinates have attained their rank through martial prowess. If we wound their pride, negotiation may still be on the table.
I'm a little worried.
This is a challenge unlike any we've faced so far. Right, a new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strengths by hunting bounties at the like, or we may end up over our heads. Okay, unlike previous operation, time is of the essence when infiltrating. You will need to keep your battle short, defeating the officers within a certain number of turns. Oh fuck! All the officers are quite strong and each will require you to be tactical, gather information about them in town and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance.
Then,
Okay. Maybe we could dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows, they might have weakness we can exploit. Well done. Before we can secure our route to his quarters, it sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the soiree. Jó. Ez nagyjából 2 hét szabadidő.
Let's focus.
20 nap. Oké. 20 nap. 5-ös nehézség. Annak is hangzik. A mission with a deadline has begun. Be cautious of storms and inclement weather conditions that may occur. Meet with your allies in Warship Harbor to infiltrate the Gauntlet Runner. The interior of Louis's Gauntlet Runner is divided into 4 areas: crew quarters, starboard corridor, port corridor, bridge. You'll need to obtain a special key. Oké, ezt olvastuk. Hi there! With the exhibition on, the other rooms are full of revelers. All that carousing and yelling, it must be impossible to get any rest. But it's nice to quiet here, isn't it? So quiet you could hear a pin drop. We're a unique little inn in that respect. Még mindig creepy. Hali, küldetést látok nálad. And this raid is surely die. Oh, must my hands always be stained with the blood of children? What? Sorry, blood and children? Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition, one that looked to be the same age as... They say you've been traveling across the country, helping all those in need. If that's true, then may I ask for your aid as well? During a training exercise, the city's cart corps were ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially among the youngest recruits. I need a special medicines to save them, but the shop stocks are exhausted and I can make it myself, as it requires ingredients found only within a monster-infested forest. I'll get them. You'll do it, truly, I cannot thank you enough. The medicine is derived from a fruit called the dragon Louissal berry. I hear it grows in the Gracia forest. Oké, tudjuk, hol van a sárkány, tudjuk, mi ellen vannak a sárkányos itemek. Perhaps it would be wise to learn about the monster that inhabit the place at first. An informant may know more. One berry isn't going to be enough to save everyone, so I need 7. I know it'll be difficult, but lives depend on it. Oké, no deadline, 4-es nehézség. Jó, 30 000 és egy Dragon Blood izé. This must be the forest. There should be places to put the runner between the trees. És az úgy tűnik, hogy 1 napra van. Oké. Hey you there, can't imagine I have the wrong person, but didn't we meet the hashed honeybee? Yes, we did. We did, didn't we? Do you remember me? I'm a bit of a regular there. I wanted to see the exhibition, so I got up the courage and took a carriage. And of course, I saw your exploits there firsthand. Briarhaven really is a lovely city, isn't it? I just hope Louis doesn't go causing trouble again. I've heard rumors about his gauntlet runner's crew. They say the ones he put in charge of things are especially dangerous. Don't draw their attention if you can avoid it. As a fellow honeybee regular, I'm pulling for you. Thank you! Hey, mister! Hallottalak, de annyira nem érdekelsz. Small child. Sorry. Okay. Hi, Moore. Julian! Róla nem hiszem, hogy hallottunk. Executing Sanctuary Journal? The Sanctus Church fails to see which issues are truly pertinent. Is it true? It is the true intellectual creatures that should be protected. The talentless being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. Oh, you're the Talda? And of course you'd say that. You and yours would be the first to die. Incidentally, are you literate? I find ignorance tremendously vexing, so here, I shall Wow! Kaptunk tőle egy könyvet. This is a book Julian wrote himself, isn't it? Well, at the end of the day, it's still a book, so why not read in the runner when you're free? Fine, majd ha az összes többit elolvastuk. Wonderful. Nem látok itt semmi mást. Ó, ott van egy küldetés. Oké. Tudunk oda teleportálni? Tudunk. Nagyon jó. Hi, cseppet sem shady kinézetű ember. Well, if it isn't my friend Ren, what a pleasure. But why the face? You're looking at me like I'm a stranger. But you visited Night Prowler. I'm its founder. Even if this is our first time meeting in the flesh, I consider any customer a dear friend. Back off a little, man. You're moving kind of fast. What do you even want with us? Well, I'm hoping you can do some negotiation on my behalf, so I can get my deed back. Hogy mit? Tragically, I had to offer it as a collateral on a loan, but even after paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The man in question is a respected Ishkia noble, whereas I am but a humble peripos entrepreneur. I doubt I can count on the law backing me. But he won't treat a highly profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is. And of course, you will be compensated for your success. I've got some unusual armor I think you would find useful. I'll handle it. Ah, listen to that confidence. I feel emboldened just hearing the words. The noble in question has a certain fondness for, shall we say, bloodsport. Oh God. I don't doubt he's watching a fight as we speak. He's an Ishkia fellow positively dripping with disdain for us common folks. Can miss him, I'm sure. I'll be waiting here. You just let me know when you've got your hands on that deed.
Give it a shot.
Okay. Chef's talk. Okay. Meglátjuk. So we're looking for a pompous Ishkia, huh? One who enjoys watching fights. You thinking what I'm thinking? Hogy végignézzük, hol lehet még küldetésünk. Ez nem tudom, hogy ugyanaz a küldetése, csak megláttam a felkiáltójelet. Mondom, oh, damn it. Did you hear that? Sounds like someone moaning in pain. Yeah. Az te voltál? Nem te voltál. Na. Veled nem is tudok beszélni. Ott vagy. Okay. Oh, I really overdid it this time. Hey, you there. You don't happen to have a medicinal herb in your hand, do ya? Get my ass kicked in the Coliseum. He's in pretty rough shape. A medicinal herb would go a long way, and you have one. Want to give him one? Yes. Úgyse nagyon szoktuk használni, mert csak keveset hílel vissza. Oh, thank heavens, you just become my best friends. Yay, I have a friend. It still hurts a little, but it's alright now. Thanks for the small miracle. No one else was willing to help me even though I was suffering. You're the only one, so please take this reward. Oh! Even though he was clearly in a lot of pain, no one at the Coliseum paid him any attention. Glad we helped. Yeah. Whee!
What is it?
What's your problem, kid? Quite staring. Come back when you're old enough to buy... Hold on. You're the candidate everyone's been talking about. From the exhibition? Your face stuck in my memory. Strange seeing a kid like you in the race. Wow, rude. And what do you mean we have to be old enough? What are you even selling? Why, I'm the most famous brewer in this city. They call my house special, the miraculous maid. Whoops. So good, it'll put years on your lifespan. Sounds like good stuff, but he needs a few more years before he can drink. De nem, de hát 18 vagyok, de hát na. So we'll see you around. Hold on there, I saw how you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I'll gamble on that being skill, not chance. So I've got a task I need help with. I'm looking for something, see. If you find it, I'll give you some of my brew. Sell it or drink it, either way, you'll get something out of it. I throw in a little extra too. Hell, if you succeed, I'll start supporting your campaign openly. Wow, thanks! Can't imagine a kid could do what I couldn't, but what do you say? What am I looking for?
Amazing.
You sound confident enough. Right, then it's a deal. This cup I'm looking for is called the Chalice of Legends. The way I hear it, everyone who ever owned that cup died under mysterious circumstances. Hát ez nagyon biztató. By now, nobody can say if the cup even exists. And that's the great question. A cup that kills the owner and a brew that extends life. Take a sip, and which legend wins?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. You're awfully casual about a gamble that might get you killed. Well, do you have any clues on where this Chalice of Legend is? Well, if you believe the rumors, the ghost of its last owner still refuses to let it out of his grasp. Some folks reported being attacked by the same ghost. Not that I've been able to find them myself. But you're a candidate, eh? Going up and down the countryside in that runner of yours, you've seen your share of monsters as secrets. Oh, that makes sense. If it's already been attacking people, there might be a build-up to take it out. Let's head to the recruitment center to see if there's any information on a bounty. Yeah. Oké, itt voltunk. Itt nem voltunk.
Okay?
You know, that candidate Jin, who's in town right now, he let me in a great investment opportunity. If we help fund his campaign up front, then after he becomes king, he rewards his backers with a generous subsidy. What a deal! What a deal indeed!
Ah, you've come.
Együnk van csak. Yes, mi ez? Pirate costume! A garment replicating the distinctive look and style of seafaring rogues. Nagyon jó. Nincs semmi, ami eladható. Nincs. Oké. Okay.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
Hey, mister.
Mögöttünk van a küldetéspont, nyilván.
Hey, mister.
Oh, hey, Stroll. Damn it all, my clients are expecting a delivery soon, and these fool whores are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship. Hey, what's got you hollering like that? Oh, I am simply a craftsman who takes pride in my exciting detail and peerless skill. I take monster whores and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. But my technique has progressed to the level where these middling whores can withstand the intricate level of detail that I try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
Yeah?
That's too bad. If only there was a horde that was tough enough to withstand your technique. Remélem Stroll nem hallgatózik éppen, ahogy arról beszélgetünk, hogy szarvakba vésünk dolgokat, és utána díszítés lesz belőlük. Oh, but that's the thing. There is a horde worthy of my skill. Apparently within the Forsaken Tower, Yoneva there is a giant called Orgus, whose horde surpasses all others. But the tower is infested with monsters. The Ebony Horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve. Why? I think the task could only be completed by someone who demonstrated a great amount of valor at the exhibition of the brave. If only someone like that was about... I do it. Oh, can it be? Now that I get a better look at you, it is. You're the young candidate that everyone is talking about. Yes, of course, you could save me in the darkest tower. What's with the theatrics? It's obvious he recognized you right away. Whatever. You're going to give us a reward for this, right? Of course. My pockets are overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find Orgus within the nest of monsters known as the Forsaken Tower, located north of Valamerre. If you want more details, an informant would be your best bet. There should be one at the greatest catch, you know, the tavern at the district. No, deadline és 4 és feles, increases courage, nagyon jó. Great, let's head to the greatest catch and speak to that informant then. Jó. Előtte megnézzük, van-e még küldetés valahol. Hogy ne lenne. Az összes küldetés.
Yeah? Excuse me?
Please, mister, make me your apprentice. What? Apprentice? Where is this coming from? You're that candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends who once started talking about how cool you were. So I want to be like you, mister. Please let me be your apprentice. Aww.
No kidding.
Oh, so that's why. But we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. If you want this friend of yours to notice you, I'm sure there's another way, like getting them something they like. Oh, that might be good. If my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers, like from the flower shop. Oh wait, my friend wouldn't want any old flower you can get from this city, that's boring. I got it. I go exploring outside the city and look for a wildflower. Hozunk egyet neked, mit szólsz? Sure, if you wanna get eaten by wild humans. It's way too dangerous for a kid like you go wandering out there. We've got a gauntlet runner, so how about leaving this one to us? Leave it to me. You're really nice, mister. Then will you bring me a flower? You can become his supporter in return. Basically, you just gotta cheer him on to help him become king. Okay, easy. I'll be your supporter, promise. I'll just wait here till you've got the flower. My friend's birthday is August the 10th, so before then, okay. If it's a flower from another city we need, I bet a church would have it. Why not stop by St. Fermis Church and ask? Úgyis van valami purify-olni kell, azt hiszem. Ó, még pénzt is ad a kisrác. Very generous. Hi. Damn, those bastards think I'm making this up. I definitely saw it. I know I did. I'm in no mood to be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. It hurts so damn much I started seeing tooth monsters. Oh, fuck! At this rate, I'm gonna need my teeth extracted. Almost all of them. If only some kind generous soul could help me. Igen. I need a certain item to cure my toothache. If only some kind fellow would bring it to me, I'd give 15,000 reef. Tell me more. Fantastic, I know you seemed reliable from the first time I laid eyes on... I feel like I've seen you before somewhere. Right, you were a candidate at the exhibition. Then that makes this easy. The thing I need is just a quick jaunt away if you've got a gauntlet runner. So, what's this item you're looking for? Is the pride of Inundo, the toothbrush of Hygienia. Hogy micsoda? Nah. I need you to buy one for me. Of course, I reward you and you'll have my vote, whatever that's worth. I wait for until August the 9th. Any longer and I really will have to get them all pulled, so please. Jól van, veszünk neked fogkefét. Okay, you know this right there. Great. Dental distress, right. I tried to go there myself, but every step just made my teeth hurt even more. Ow. You okay there, Betty? Looks like I'm not going anywhere. Guess I'll be waiting here. God damn, that hurts. Boy, this guy needs help. We better go buy the toothbrush of hygiene as soon as we can. Hozom neked fogkefét.
All right then.
Gauntlet Runner. Bemehetünk a warshipre. Csak így. What? What? Ó, mor van itt, mort láttam. Oké. Okay.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Not merely a low-life urchin, but a grubbly little elder besides. Hi, that's me. I have no words to waste on your kind out of my sight.
Yep.
Sounds like we found our pompous Ishkia. I bet this guy's got the deed we're looking for. But he won't even give us a second glance. We'll have to think of something to say to catch his attention. You know me, I trust. Have I seen you before? Ah, you're the candidate who offered up a noble's head at the exhibition. Adorned, I can respect such sophisticated tactics. Sophisticated? Az, hogy hoztunk egy nőt, akit lefejeztek mindenki előtt? Ez is sophisticated? Okay. Go on then, I'll hear you out. But as you can imagine, I'll be busy watching the fights. If you have nothing more worthy of my attention, I can't be bothered. What's your move? Bring up the deed or try a different topic? A deed? So this is a business call, is it? I thought you might have something worth my time, but you're as boring as the merchants. Begone, I have no taste for this talk. Oops, let's try a different tack. Fine.
What do you want to do?
Such a tawdry arena. I beg your pardon, you would mock this sublime artful fights? I've seen greater wonders. I see. I suppose you are a candidate. No doubt you've been to many distant lands for strange and skillful opponents. I confess I'm intrigued. Might I hear of these adventures? Got him on the hook. But what story do we tell him? Szerintem a Sandworm ez nem fogja meghatni. Hey, this is not time for cold feet. You've got to talk about something really big and outlandish. Though I guess I can't think of anything else that would really grab him. Is that all? Come back. If you visit the legendary tower note at the city, for instance. Okay, szóval ehhez a questhez kell a tower. Jó. Welcome to the Varmanara Coliseum. By the sword on your belt, I'm guessing you're looking to participate. Then I've got bad news for you. Oké, nem fogadnak népszerűség miatt új. Pedig reméltem, hogy tudunk versenyezni, de akkor talán majd máskor. Jó helyen vagyunk, hogyha az informantnál akarom megvenni a dolgokat. Wee. Igen. Ó nem, ez a saját, várjam, ez a saját fogadónk. Hey, mister, hi. Egyik fogadóba sem mehetünk be. Akkor ez egy sokadik fogadó, amit említettek, hogy informant van ott? Ez fura.
All right then.
A Night Prowler. Van itt is egy fogadó, talán, amit eddig nem néztem meg. Mert ezt látom, hogy a varázsbolt az, ami szürke. Az oké.
All right then.
A térkép szerint nincs, de az nem jelent semmit. Mert erre már nincsen fogadó, igaz? Tőled felvettük a küldetést, a stroll. Mondjuk attól még lehet. Te mi vagy? Ó, te vagy a broker, oké. Accumulators the exchange. The head is as useless as his works. Use them however you see fit. Thanks to Brigitta's képesség, the exchange rate has slightly increased. Oké, no thank you. Young man, melyik? Hallak, de... Ó, lehet vitatkozni. Nagyon jó. Boger? Boger! De akkor hol van a... Akkor tényleg nem tudom, hol van a fogadó. Oh, ez a Recruitment Center. Okay. Cool. So, bounties. It's all about the tournament. They should allocate more manpower into slaying the monsters. Anyway, here to look at the contracts. Yep. Oh yeah, you're friends with Katarina, aren't you? She keeps pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. I can say no to the best bounty hunter in the country. Just don't go slacking now, you've got a bit... Just don't go slacking now, you've got a bit of a pay raise. Okay. No need to thank me, I'm sure bounty hunting is calling your name too. Sure. 52-500. Nagyon low. Nagyon jó, Lamentable Dead. Oké, azt hiszem Light Magic-et fogunk vinni. Tomb of Lament, North of Prior Haven. Undead. Oké, it's tough. Előbb-utóbb leave it to us, de...
Show me what you've got.
Oh, it's said to carry the Chalice of Legends. Jó.
Let's do it.
Anglers in Skull. Akkor jó helyen voltam, csak nem találtam meg az informantot. Oké, szóval többféleképpen is oda jutunk. Szóval...
Let's head there right away.
Oly, bizony. Nem te vagy az informant, mert te... Mit adsz? Te tolerance-t adsz. Te... Wisdomot. Tőled felvettem a küldetést, ugye? Igen. Ennek a helynek nincsen földszintje, vagy egyik még nem láttuk a földszintjét. Nem. Ennyi van benne. Az ágyaink. Ó, vagy ez is egy fogadó, csak eddig folyamatosan eljöttem mellette? Aha. És tényleg. Whoops. Majdnem. Money makes the world go round, as they saying goes. Long as you've got it, you can do pretty much anything. So what do you want to know? Mindent. Rengeteg pénzt fogok itt hagyni. Do you know a village called Inundo a little ways up north here? It might look abandoned at first glance, but there's still shopping to do there. Then again, they sell mostly rubbish like rusty weapons and armor. Maybe if you polish them up, you'd find more rare treasures. They also sell Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb, which is a bath salt, mellow milk, as well as toothbrushes. That's all about I can think of. Okay. There are a lot of shops in Briarhaven dealing rare ingredients. There are even stands selling meat harvested from monsters and such. Other than that, there's the butcher who sells marbled bluefin tuna and briny salt, láttuk, igen. But the only specialty good you can get from the village nearby really is mellow milk. What's rare depends on the person, I suppose. You cook, do you? I respect that's their most use than strengths. That reminds me, the younger of the Magnus brothers is cooking. I said too much, forget it. Okay.
Want in on this?
Because most people normally stay away from the Forsaken Tower, it's become a complete den of monsters. Oh, okay. Az volt az, amit eddig is láttam a mappen. It's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
And there's a campground.
Yeah, okay, többféleképpen is oda jutunk ismét. Among them, there's a particularly powerful giant called the Orges. Be careful when it stores up power, its next attack will hurt. But I've heard that you can remove its buff before its next attack. The rampage won't be so bad. Okay, szóval kell debuff. Fortunately, it also seems to be weak against dark magic. You'd best make sure you can use some of that. Hey, do you think if you told that Coliseum Noble about our exploits at the tower? Yes.
Want in on this?
The Tomb of Lament, eh? Of course I can tell you all about it. The bounty is called Fatulich. People say it's a ghost. That's scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons a two-headed beast called a Kimenza. It's not just fighting two enemies at once, that's the problem. When the Kimenza is around, Fatulich's attacks get stronger. If it uses powerful dark magic, or so I heard from a bounty hunter who narrowly escaped from it with its life. You'd better either prepare ways to protect against magic, or use the Kimenza's weakness, wind, to take it out quick. As you might expect, seeing it's a ghost, Fatulich is weak to light. Couldn't hurt to keep it that handy.
No kidding.
Got it. Our best tactic is to devise a way to protect against its magic, but also summon wind and light magic of our own. There's a Copteris over there too. Its attack is incredibly strong after it builds up its power, but I've heard it's weak to spears and bows. That's about it. Watch your step unless you want your next step to be into the grave.
Want in on this?
I'm guessing you're after Dragon Thistleberry. The Cockasados that lords over the area loves them too, so be careful. It will unleash terrifying attacks if it sees an opening. Some might even kill you instantly. I'd recommend having magic that hardens your defenses, and I hear it's weak to projectiles, so having those wouldn't hurt neither.
Got it.
Okay. Salva, you say? He's the Charadrius' card chef. Got some business with him. He's not someone you'll have an opportunity to meet with often. His job's to patrol the Charadrius, on the lookout for intruders. The chief of security is no pushover. He's a powerful opponent who earned Louiss's trust with his strength. They say he's got an almighty igniter that can damage any foe. Won't be easy to guard against that. I hear he's weak to projectiles and lances though. Maybe his reaction time's slow, what with wearing that big helmet and all. And that's about it. Remember that on the off chance you find yourself against him. Szóval a legegyszerűbben lenne a Gunner, mert Gunnerrel ugye csak a backrowból lehet támadni, és az ad plusz védekezést is. We need to be confident we're ready to fight. Yeah. Almighty. Yes. The Charadrius' helmsman, Cabio, is stationed on the bridge. He is a fervent supporter of Lady Jinnel. I have to say I know how he feels. She acts so sweet and has such a lovely voice. Oh, I'm swooning here. I'd almost think she was a goddess. We're not paying for that. What's his fighting style? You planning to spar with him? Well, he's the only one Louis granted the privilege of being the helmsman amongst all his minions, so you can bet he's a strong one. Having said that, he's weak to electric. I hear he had a traumatic experience in a storm once. And rumor has it, when the weather gets rough, he turns the steering over to his second in command. Pretty solid evidence, isn't it? Guess we'd better prepare some electric magic then, but he's one of Louis's handpicked officers, so it might be a tough fight no matter what. If time permits, we should train a bit before fighting him. Master Sergeant Lacombe is in charge of the port corridor. Quite frankly, he's an absolute loon. Don't tell me I said that though, I value my life. He's an intense person in a lot of ways, but the way he fights in particular is, as I said, quite mad. He starts yelling like a madman and swings his axe all around him. You'll want to watch out for it or it'll daze you. If I recall correctly, the magic shop sells equipment that protects against that. Might be worth checking out. All the blood rushes to his head, so he falls for being provoked really easily though. If you bring someone to act as a decoy along, I think you could beat him without much hassle. Ideally, you won't have to fight him, but if you do, keep that in mind. We'll need a decoy then. You know, I think there's a skill that would be useful. But if we aren't strong enough, our decoy could fall and our strategy would be ruined. Let's ensure we improve our combat skills. Sure.
Fancy a bit of info?
The old fart, Maintenance Chief Saber, He's in charge of the starboard corridor. Can't take a joke, so I never gotten along with him. He's as strong as you'd expect, considering the authority he's been given. His magic that repels attack is especially impressive. As you can guess, if you try to physically attack him, it'll bounce right back at you. The more you put into it, the more you'll end up hurting. That said, his barrier doesn't repel magic, but magic isn't especially effective either, from what I hear. Remek. To win, you'll need to find a way to perform physical attacks without having them bounce back at you. Now that I expect, you'll end up fighting him. That guy sounds like a massive pain in the... If we don't improve our skills, we'll be done for. Igen, értem, tudom, fejlődnöm kell, köszönöm. Megértettem, kedves játék. Már csak egy. Nagyon jó.
Fancy a bit of info?
There's a man named Sergeant Songs amongst Louis's subordinates. He's the officer in charge of the Charadrius' crew quarters. Naturally, he's a tough customer. The important looking guy we saw at the Charadrius the other day. What, an acquaintance of yours? Then you might know this already, but... He's a large man wearing armor who holds strength is justice as his creed. I hear he was once a competitor at the Coliseum too. He's strong, of course, but not invulnerable. Rumor is he's weak against burn and poison. Since he's wearing all that armor, it's hard for him to just take it off and deal with those. I'm sure paralysis and stun will work well too. But Louis values power, and so while the old battle axe might have some weaknesses, if Louis trusts him, you can bet he's strong as blazes. Oké, status elements, jó. Nincsen másod. Elköltöttem mindent, úgyhogy nagyon örülök neki, hogy nincsen másod. How interesting, at Heismay you can catch your own fish. Do I have to say, your last catch wasn't particularly impressive? No, it wasn't. Másik oldalt is. Ezek csak simán angolnának tűnnek, az annyira nem vészes. Oké. Elutazunk Trádba, meglátogatjuk a templomot. Hey, listen!
What is it?
Hey!
Ó, jól láttam, hogy már Young Candidate-nek hívott? Ó, ezt most mindet áttekertem, mert azt hittem kilépünk belőle, mindegy. There is something about that it's unusual. A virágról beszélgetnek éppen. I bet that boy would be happy to get one. The sanctor did say it was valuable too, so it's worth taking a closer look. Nagyon sok mindenünk van. Nincs annyi pénzünk. Ez egy mace, ez egy staff, fangs, az nem tudom minek. Ez egy abacus, ez is egy abacus. Decreases the cost of money skills, increases the cost and strength and money skills. Skills, nem kills. Az van, hogy ezt viszont szeretném, increases strength of all magic. Ez túl jó. Mennyi az a virág? Csak 500. Nagyon jó, oké. Good. Megnyugodtam. Bye, majd még visszajövünk. Itt közben lettek-e új küldetések? Nope, nem úgy tűnik. Nem. Ugye Mártirában van egy leadni való küldetésünk. És szerintem leadom azt, ezt este meg majd... vitázom. Hey, Barton! You actually managed to retrieve Malvanus ring. That is impressive. I took you for talented, but you're more of a gem than I thought. A gem? Anyway, don't forget your end of the bargain. Of course, I've already looked into it. In fact, I could go get your dagger back here right now. What do you say? Yeah. Oh, archetype. Alright, come with me. Stay hidden and let me do all the talking. Okay.
Greetings.
You're Mr. Hilliant, yes? I'm here on behalf of your father back in your hometown. You see, he's collapsed. It's that frightful illness that... What? You weren't aware?
The truth is...
Well, this illness requires a very specific herb to treat, one native only to Virga Island. Now, if the travel expenses were taken care of... The man who stole the dagger seemed to completely believe Cuculus's clever story. Yes, just the dagger then. I'll make arrangements to procure the herb, then you can take it to him. Okay. I recovered your dagger, though he'd given me the clothes off his back if I asked. Figured you'd not approve of that. It's a lie, by the way, about his father being sick. But his town so far away will be long gone before he finds out. Anyway, here. Cuculus retrieved the memento. Thank you. Hey, money!
Now then.
Courage. Yay, courage! Az Brigittához kellett. If thou aspire... Igen, ezt már egyszer elolvastam. Oké, kaptunk érte rankot. No need to thank me, the efforts you went to far exceed mine. Ez így van! You've no idea of this ring's importance to me. With this, everyone will finally be free. Mire gondolsz pontosan? Free? Oh, nothing. Anyway, truly, I thank you. And to show my thanks, please allow me to help you. I can see it already. You're the real deal, the one truly fated to be our next king. And I can see, too, that you'll need my winning strategies to do it.
Hang on.
Let me guess, your winning strategy is the smooth talking you demonstrated earlier. I don't think we need any con artist training, thank you. A hasznunkra válna. Egész jól hazudunk most már, de azért a hasznunkra válna. Come now, deception is more of an art than you know, and I've something of a knack for it, you see. You're kind, honest, the fault really, and for an upstanding chap like you to become king, you'll need someone versed in darker, grayer areas. Someone like me, egyetértek. Of course, my guidance doesn't come without strings. This is business. You'll give me information about the places you visit, trends in the tournament, or the royal magic. I mean, if that's all you want, then... now we're talking. In that case, I need to let you in on one thing first. My real name is Alonso. Anyone calling me Cuculus is one of my marks. Best if you forget that name altogether. Okay, then.
What?
What's with this guy? Okay, Alonso.
Remember those winning strategies I mentioned? Well, the first lesson starts now. I imagine you've led a rather rough life, considering the tribe you hail from.
Ja, felgyújtották a falum. Ennyit tudok egyelőre.
The world is full of unsavory sorts. That's why if you want to improve your life, you must never show a scoundrel mercy. If you're made a fool, you must pay it back in spades.
És ezt mind mosolyogva, de egyébként igaza van.
Kindness is weakness, and the weak get robbed blind.
I'll keep that in mind.
Regard this not as the art of deception, but rather how to steal hearts. The morally sound way, of course.
Sure. He's not trustworthy, but he does seem clever. Maybe I could use Alonso's tactics in the battle for the throne.
A wise choice.
I can know small amount of trust and anticipation from Alonso.
The devious schemer, Alonso.
Oh.
Within him dwells the virtue of the faker.
Oh.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I assumed you were but a momentary distraction, but there's more to you than that.
Faker. Oké, kíváncsi vagyok, mit tud.
Who wears the crown next matters little to me. But if it's you, I wager it'll be quite a ride.
Thank you.
I'll be heading to Brilehaven after this. Let's meet again there.
Onnan jövök, de oké. Úgy érzem, előbb kellett volna leadnom ezt a küldetést. Ups. The dangers of nighttime infiltration. There are more people in Louiss's gauntlet runner at night, so you'll need to sneak in during the day. Make sure to secure an infiltration route to Louiss's room before the day of the soiree. Okay. Oké, most már megvan a courage-em hozzá. Oh, Fairy! Are you here to listen to the music too? Kind of puts the mind at ease, hasn't it? True, maybe it's because I've been so tense lately, but the music is really soothing right now. Gallica, miért nem vagy még jobban kiakadva? Ez egy másik tündér, az egyetlen, akit láttunk eddig. Wow, didn't expect another fairy to see where I was coming from. The other fairies around here have kinda lost the plot, so it's nice to meet someone I can actually hold a conversation with. Really? Back at the hidden village, everyone seemed to get along pretty well. That's so? Well, you said you were tired, so I won't keep blabbing at you. They play music a lot here though, so come rest your weary souls anytime. And just like that, they were gone. Okay. Gallica! Ez szerintem kicsit többet érdemel ez az interakció. Oh, well. Szóval, hol volt a kisrác? Nem, ez nem a kisrác. Hol volt a kisrác? Itt van a kisrác. Did you perhaps bring that rainbow flower? Here you go. Thanks, mister. Oh, look at it. It's all sparkly. This is gonna be great. So next... You just got to give this flower to my friend I say. I love you. Please? Hey, buddy! Az egy olyan lépés, amit saját magadnak kell megtenned. Hold on there, kid. You really think he should confess to your friend in your place? But if your friend falls in love with him instead? Nem ez a... mindegy. That wouldn't be good. Működött. But I'm too scared. I wish I could be brave like you. You almost ran right out of the city gates looking for a flower. That sounds pretty brave to me. Alright, I take this flower and I'll be honest about how I feel. And I've got to tell my friend how great you are. Oh, thank you for your support. Well, he's got a big heart for someone so small. Te aztán ne beszélj arról, hogy someone so small. You never know, maybe he'll bring some more people to the cause.
Mission accomplished.
Még pénzt is kaptunk tőle.
All right.
Éj!
All right then.
Igen, Fogkefe, nem felejtettem el.
All right then.
Ó, nem itt van a Magic Shop. Benéztem, hol van a Magic Shop.
All right then.
Itt voltam már? És ha igen, volt itt bogár?
Hey.
A shop that only sells herbs sounds fishy, doesn't it? If you ain't buying, don't go complaining. De nem találtuk, legalábbis az informántnál nem volt semmi erről a sztorról, szóval valahol máshol kell majd. Oh, hello, Jinnel. Oh, it's you. Surprised to see you here. What are you up to? Must I be up to anything? A big city like this, it'd be a waste to spend the night cooped up somewhere. More specifically, that Fidelio's so overbearing. If Lee glowers any harder, I think it'll be my turn to be suspicious. So overprotective. Okay. Dreadful. Merre mentem? Arra mentem.
I love it.
Okay, ez egy tom, pile of books.
What is it you need?
Ja, nincsen semmi eladnivalóm. Paralysis, hacks, days, forget sleep. Nem ezt akartam, oké. Nincsen. Eladtam az összes, elhasználtam az összeset. Nincsen mana visszatöltő. Ez nagyon szomorú. Ez rendkívül szomorú. Hol volt a színpad a vitához? Itt van a színpad a vitához. Hi. Improving everyone's life is my top priority. Corruption, injustice, I'll never stand for those. Ez eddig jó? I see. So that's why they're basing their campaigns on. Hey, why don't you debate that candidate? If you can lower other candidates' support, you might be able to win Louiss's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. If you can put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. Eloquence and imagination, yeah. Nézzük. You're the one that offered up that sanctuary. Yes. He may have briefly had the spotlight, but the child is nothing in the end. Oh, pay me no mind. A debate is it? Of course, of course. I welcome a fair discussion in the marketplace of ideas. My top priority is to ensure that the livelihood of all this country's citizenry. Whatever you desire, I shall do everything possible to make it so. Keeping the old port maintained, that's no problem at all. Protecting the minority tribes from prejudice, of course I can do that. Discrimination will not be tolerated. Ezek tök jó ígéretek. Naturally, the Clamar have worked hard to establish themselves, and I will ensure that they will continue to enjoy key positions within my kingdom. Oh. Wow, this Jin guy seems to have told us everything. Can't put my finger on why, but there's something dodgy about him. Jin's really working the crowd. Define everything possible. We should help anyone. You're really shady. You're really shady, de ez nem egy jó argument. De define everything possible, ez meg a mi szlogenünk. De igazából is ugyanezt mondja. Szóval.
Hey.
When you say you'll do everything possible, what do you mean exactly? Ja, a főszereplőnk arcából látom, hogy nem ez volt a jó választás. A king must govern the whole kingdom, devoting himself to his people, and I shall endeavor to ensure my subjects every desire within reach. Jin seemed like a genuinely nice guy. I want to say don't fall for it when it comes to Jin, but isn't Ren pushing the same rhetoric with his daft help anyone in need mantra? Ma, you all have such discerning eyes. Jin does. I'm forever indebted to you. Igen. The debate was a bust. Igen, ez az, hogy ugyanazt mondjuk. Úgyhogy nem vagyok biztos benne, hogy melyik lett volna a jobb választás. Talán egyszerűen a You seem really fishy. The day of the soiree is approaching. We need to secure our infiltration route to Louis' quarters before then. We must reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. Then at long last we will finally have the means to break the prince's curse. The prince's fate is in our hands. The plan is risky, but we have to see it through. 19 days until Louis' soiree. Let us proceed with the utmost caution. Oké. Okay. Éppen vihar van, ahogy látom.
It's really coming down.
Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. Oké, biztos vagyok benne, hogy nagyon sokan ráérnek. Stroll, Halkenberg, Heismay, Maria, Bardon. Mindenki. Oké, ki mit tud? Maria. Increases skill inheritance for the healer. De a következő szintje meg XP-t növel, amit tök jó. Additional dish. Bardon, te mit tudsz? Redditch, igen, kevesebbe kerül, aztán meg general. Ugye new resource kell majd relic. Assassin. Ez jól hangzik, Halkenberg. A Knight az 2-es lesz. Oké, Stroll. Studying on Battle-óra. Balin, Reserve, Diamond. De még mindig nem tartunk ott, hogy Reserve-ben legyen. Legalábbis nincs annyi party memberünk, szóval. Lehet, hogy én azt mondanám, hogy vigyük végig Mariát, az a post-battle XP az nagyon sokat számít. I wonder if Mr. would help me. Of course I would help you. Anytime. Anytime. I gave the city ruins drawing to Maria. This picture seems kind of sad. There's no one living in this town anymore. I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grantrad. Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabian if we can hang them up in the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
I wanted to talk to you. Is Mr. Norris there? Do you think he can help me make a sign? Yes, let's make a sign. Okay, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous. Aww. Oh, a present you say? And no cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create. We need the best, so I came to you. Color me intrigued. You've piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such lively line work and vibrant colors, a truly innovative schematic. My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and greyest boulevards. Thank you very much. Oh yes, I know I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was destined for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike, yes.
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Norris is really helping us. I can't believe it. I'm glad we asked him to help.
Yeah.
Yep, I really hope Miss Fabian likes it. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother. Ahoy, young lady! The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I will need to handle it myself certainly. To the honeybee! Ó, Norris nagyon beleérte magát. Hurry, mister, let's go, let's go. Norris nagyon-nagyon beleélte magát.
Now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work. Okay. Wow. Wow, it's a sparkly. Nagyon sparkly. Bal oldalt azokat mi vagyunk? és ott van egy mély is. A jobb felső sarokban. Meg a... nem kaptár. A hatszögek. Elfelejtettem a nevüket. Jó, mindegy. Ez egy jó sign. Ez egy rendkívül vidám cégér egy sötét sikátorban lévő fogadónak. An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. She's bold to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you'll all agree. Maria, have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabian, I asked Mr. Norris to make this for you. You said the last sign was too old, so do you like the one we made in stuff? Maria designed it.
Right.
Maria designed it herself. Oh, Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
It is a truly wonderful sign, and so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all these smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Fabian, are you crying? Pay it no mind, dear. The sign is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course, to thank you for all this. You will come in and eat, won't you? Oh, of course. It would be quite rude to turn down a free drink, would it not?
Oh, good.
I'm glad. She loves it. Miss Fabian really loved it, I can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, but it made her cry. Do you think Papa would cry too? Do people cry even when they're happy? Yes. You're right. Miss Fabian was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? You outdid him.
Certainly.
I think you've already outdone him. I'm not that good. Yes, you are. Will you come back to help me again, mister? When you're here, I can do my best. I will. You know, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place and the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everybody else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way,
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble, and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids. Everyone is suffering, just like I was.
I'll do my best.
But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everybody else too. Aww. I can sense Maria's kind determination and the strong trust that she has placed in me.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
Papa is watching, don't you worry.
I
want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too. Which boy? Maria, could you come here and help me serve the food? Ooh, let's go. I can't wait to eat. Yay, ingyen vacsi. Vissza ferry? No ferry. Okay.
Hey, listen.
Fancy a bit of info?
Nem, tényleg megvettünk mindent, egyszerűen nincsen infója a shopkeeperről, úgyhogy körbe kell majd kérdezni. Yep. Brigitta az... Igen, Brigitta az egyetlen esti a supporterünk, úgyhogy ez egy egyszerű döntés.
Just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed. I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there is a place I'd like you to go. I'll go wherever you're going. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigitta I would face her burdens with her. You'd go to such lengths for me. Will you come with me? No problem. Come this way. Na, hova megyünk?
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists, the church has discovered their base. What are you planning?
reductive.
Do you have to ask? Even the church knew what I do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently, this faction base is a small village fairly close to Grantrad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists, no survivors, and once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. I string their corpses up, 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements, long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me. And I'd like you to help me to punish them. In exchange, I support you however I can hear from here on. I refuse. Please think this through. Szerintem nem, mert átgondolta, de I refuse. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigitta's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who would forge a better future for our country. Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie at least. Fine. If that's how must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. egyáltalán nem volt rendben, sőt, I have never for a moment thought it was right for her to die. Then it's just not for those who kill to be killed. Is that not your precious equality? Nem! I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand how you feel. But do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me, and you say I should just allow it? Fine. I do know something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I find out who did this, will try to negotiate clearly and openly, and if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. We'll talk my gauntlet runner, dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it. You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. She let me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigitta stays silent for the whole trip. Egy ilyen beszélgetés után én is csöndben maradnék, az biztos. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grantrad. Oh, egy csapat jó, Chief. Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. I am Brigitta. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but... Igen, beköpte őket a church. Pont azt remélte, hogy Brigitta elintézi őket. Nice.
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. The church has been here several times. They've never reported that to me. So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree?
It can't be.
Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, you sell magic igniters? Wow, brilliant! Papa, I want an igniter.
Enough.
I see. Say no more. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the Igniter group's movements from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists. If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? Maybe it's you they're targeting, Brigitta.
In any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'd be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. Adja micsodádat! I'm glad you're here with me. I can sense Brigitta's deep gratitude.
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Receive a discount on weapon, armor and igniter shops. Nice. But my dog was taken from me, and I chased the scum to the ends of the earth. This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. Do we need the excuse? Why wouldn't we? You really are a strange one.
Speaking of...
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone from me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none can deny the claim.
That's why.
If you are willing to throw yourself in the battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So come if you wish. I will.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Somehow.
Word is a great number of the city's soldiers had been injured. This was same day had a run-in with a human. The group that was attacked was comprised mainly of new recruits out on a training exercise. Many of their injuries are quite grave, I'm afraid. Szóval hasonló történt, mint velünk, amikor elküldtek minket az északi erődbe. How horrible. Is there nothing we can do to help? We've already taken on a related request, haven't we? Let's go gather those medicinal ingredients so that they can treat the injured. Okay.
Did you know?
The day after tomorrow is Forgiveness Day, where stores throughout the city have the biggest sales of the year. I can't wait. I hear a voice. We're in quite a predicament. Igen, van pardon, viszont én már végigvinném Mariát, mert csak 2 napra van szükség. De nézzük, hogy van-e. Activist, Barton, Halkenberg, Heismay. Ó, Maria nem elérhető? Sir Halkenberg, Heismay. Ó, Maria nem elérhető. Oh well. Alonso sem elérhető. I don't feel anything. Faker, Magicos, Faker Lineage. Discounts the prices at magic shops in all cities. Jó, erre 4-es szintre rámegyünk, amint elérhető lehet. Increases the monetary reward for completing requests. Igen, a 4-es szintre rámegyünk, amint lehet. Allows purchase of rare items at magic shop in all cities. Unlocks analyze data for all enemies with certain exceptions. Trickster! Trickster archetype. Nagyon jó. A Persona 5-ban a főszereplőt végig Tricksternek hívták. A kis speciális segítői. Heismay hogyan áll archetype ügyileg? A Thief az Master. Akkor ha Heismay-jel szintet lépünk, akkor tanulmányozni tudjuk a Sniper volt, azt hiszem, a következő archetype, és le tudjuk adni Mornak a küldetést is. Heismay, where you at? Heismay. Hogy te így nem igazán hagyod el a Runnert, ja mondjuk. És ha már itt vagyunk. Free luck point! Elfelejtettem, hogy ezt nekem kell léptetni. Luck. Szóval Heismay. You remember we spoke about finding a spot to lay my son to rest. I happened across the nice place the other day. Let's go!
My thanks.
You'll go then? In that case, I hate to ask, but could you teleport us to Martyra? Sure! Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of those Dartons at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here among many his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. Nem, de azért annak is súlya van, hogy egy gyerektemetőben vagyunk ezek szerint konkrétan. Don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in signed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in. Shall we look somewhere else?
My thanks.
My thanks. I think we'd do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest, if you don't mind indulging me just a bit further? Of course. Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
Now,
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows too. Well, he'd not been lonely. Mégis milyen opció ez? For fuck's sake. It might be too dangerous. I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave. I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind. No problem.
Got it.
Okay, let's do that then.
thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age.
The truth is,
All Yuji travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, mostly simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all the complantation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I lost their indecision and looked down on them for it. But as I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone else. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
even so,
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me.
No.
Of course, it's my concern. You really are unlike everyone I've met. Then might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again? This time, I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Okay? Maybe I'm just imagining things.
What happened?
What is it?
No.
It looks like a place my son loved.
My son...
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fists. Even now, this as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know this is just an empty fantasy. You are under so much pain.
My apologies.
Apologies. I didn't mean for you to see me like that, but yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run, with the wind in his face. And yet... Is there still something bothering you?
The truth is...
I just have one thing holding me back. That sweet smell on the wind, it reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies.
What?
You're just now remembering about your hometown?
No.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back. A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known.
Let's go.
Well, let's just go and see. No, you're right. I cannot let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd never have realized alone. I'm grateful our paths crossed. I can sense Heismay's extraordinary resolve and the depth of his gratitude. The aloof hermit Heismay, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues. Through their shite bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I must come to a decision.
Assassin! Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness at least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time. For today, let us rejoin our comrades. Oké. Okay. Nincs Feri. Továbbra is tetszik a follower-ránkokban, Mariájében és Heismayében is, hogy nem ugyanazt a problémát, ugyanazt az éles szituációt viszi végig. Itt például mi beszélgettünk a fia temetéséről, temetési szokásokról még régebben, és most úgy néz ki, hogy a 4. találkozáskor már eltemetjük, és utána majd jön valami új. Ugyanez volt Mariával is. Az, hogy nem érezte úgy, hogy Fabiennel ők egy család, illetve, hogy ő csak teher, ez szintén megoldódott nagyjából a 4. a Social Link epizódig, és most pedig már azon van, hogy ő segítsen. És az előző Persona játékok tapasztalatai nálam azok, hogy ugyan azt a szituációt, azt a nehézséget viszi végig, csak éppen 10 szinten keresztül. És ez, ahogy a metafor kezeli, sokkal életközelibb, sokkal többet meg is mutat a karakterekből egyébként, és sokkal szimpatikusabbá is teszi őket. Nem is beszélve arról, hogy itt automatikusan szintet lépnek, csupán az, hogy mennyi magicet szerzünk, az az, ami változik. Brigitta elérhető-e? Yes. Ó, Katarina elérhető. És ki az, aki még elérhető? Barto, Cuculus.
Interesting.
I like to know more about him. Oké, neked kell wisdom. Brigitta nem elérhető. Katarina elérhető, és neked kell valami? I'd like to visit, but I'm not sure where they are at the moment. Okay. Never mind. Itt van more. Talán, mintha itt lenne more.
Let's head there right away.
Ugye még nem beszéltünk vele szerintem, ezért nem tudunk konkrétan hozzá teleportálni. Gambling Man. You're the elder everyone's been whispering about, aren't you? I enjoyed the performance you gave at the exhibition of the brave. It was quite a gamble to offer a sanctuary as your head, to guts, and probably no small amount of skill. Seems to me you've got a gift for making your own luck and swinging the odds in your favor. Take it from a gambler. Maybe you would like to press that luck of yours. I'm running a special bet on the tournament participants right now. Care to take a punt? I'll give it a shot. Wait, are you serious? If you lose money here, who knows how far it will set us back? Upset your fairy friend, have I? Can't have that. How about you decide after I've explained though, alright? It's a bet on the rank of a certain young elder candidate. That would be you, mind. Your wager is, heck, you know what? How about you pick it yourself? If you're successful, I'll pay you back double. You're betting on yourself to see how well you think you can do in the tournament. Interesting idea, isn't it? Is he serious? What's the catch? What are we thinking? I'll give it a shot. If your goal is to be king, you've got to take some risk. Now let's gamble. What rank do you think you can reach by August the 13th? Szerintem 30-21. Excellent. And now, how much are you wagering? 5. Igen, most nincs ott sem. Mór nem itt van. Mór hol van? Még csak képről sincs meg, hogy melyik térképrészleten láthattam. Mi ez? Wow. Igen, szóval mik azok a nagy gömbök? Azokról valaki nem akar mesélni? Hé, megvan! Ó, veled beszélgetni lehet, nem szeretnék, thank you.
Now, where was I?
Tudom, hogy meg lehet csinálni menüből is. Viszont régen beszéltünk Platóval. Simogattuk meg Platót.
Do make yourself at home.
Ó, nem, ez a brawler. Ja, ide is dobott. Ez a gunner. Várja. Merchant. Mindjárt meg lesz. Magic Knight. Thief. Thank you.
I see.
Lurking Steel. Curse Chant. Assassinate. Nice.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on
35-ös agility. Okay.
Of course.
If thou art prepared to embrace lawlessness and chivalry in equal margin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the thief. The pinnacle, the assassin, a life in shadow inevitably leads here. I will struggle onward for the sake of a world where all may live in peace.
Steady effort is key.
Sure. Ja, ha már a sleep shot megvan, akkor ezt vidd is. Fine.
You don't say.
You've studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've had.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Now then.
Imagination. Ez a 3-as szint. Visionary. Nice. Oh?
Did I?
Just now. No, impossible.
What?
Are you alright?
Not quite.
Nothing. I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories. A memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade, and this eventual betrayal, though I cannot even recall his face. I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people. But you do.
It'll be fine.
Indeed. Should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well, and that is the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry, I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately, I have felt that my research may actually be by another's will, that I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten.
Just trust me.
I won't ever betray you.
Thank you.
I believe you. No matter who I may be in the end, I would never want to betray you. My apologies, didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. I can sense most gratitude and dependence. Yes. 5-ös.
Often I find your words resounding in me. Well then.
Mental weariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. I'm sure this will prove to be a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Where's the trouble, I'd say?
This one's important.
10-es szint? Vagy 20-as? 15? Oké, 15.
I can depend only on you.
I would be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in. That was it.
That's a good kid.
He likes me. Ezen nincs semmi újdonság, ugye?
It's conceivable. Adieu.
Oké. Jó. Ugye még mindig nem tudunk meg túl sokat Moore-ról, csak az, hogy valaki elárulta. A teóriáim között van az is, hogy ő valamilyen módon a királynak, aki most éppen az égben lebeg, egy elnyomott személyisége, ami... És az, hogy ezt a részt magából így elzárta, része annak a tervnek, ami most aktiválódott így a temetésem. Nem emlékszem, hogy a királynak milyen szarvai voltak pontosan, mert ha tök mások, mint Móri, akkor mindegy is. De nagyon kíváncsi vagyok. Ezt majd még eldöntjük, hogy mit csinálunk este. És nagyon-nagyon sok free time-unk van. Mindenféleképpen szeretném Mariát kimaxolni, ha tudjuk. Nem tudom, hogy egy újabb kép megszerzése feltétele-e a follower ranknak, vagy nem. Ha igen, akkor sajnos sztorihoz van kötve, de mindegy, addig haladunk a többiekkel, meg a küldetésekkel. Ha nem, akkor én nagyon szeretném őt kimaxolni. Aztán pedig ugye Alonso, akihez wisdom kell, úgyhogy majd valahonnan szerzünk wisdomot, de egyelőre jó sok followerünk az, aki elérhető. A tervez, meglátjuk, hogy hogyan sikerül. Mit mond a játék? Köszönöm szépen, hogy velem tartottatok, találkozzunk legközelebb is. Sziasztok!